So, in Remnant 2, there are a bunch of starting archetypes, then there are secret archetypes you can unlock. And in this video, we're going through how you unlock the Summoner Archetype. This one is really cool. You get a trait that is locked to the archetype and it levels up with your class, so levels up with the Summoner, that is going to give you health regen up to a maximum of 1.5 per second. And with that, you get a couple of summons that you can spawn in. We call them spiky meatballs. And what you need to do to unlock this archetype is you need to be in the world called Yeisha. When you are there, I believe there are at least 3 different areas you can be. You can be in the Far Woods, Faithless Thicket, or the Forbidden Grove. We've done it in the Forbidden Grove, and what you need to do is very easy. It's just time consuming to do this. But what you need to do is you need to find a portal or a door that takes you out of Yeisha, so completely removes you from that world. So we had a portal that takes us back to the Labyrinth because we started in Loathsome, therefore we had a Labyrinth portal that takes us into Yeisha. So it's like as soon as we go through that portal, we get to the Forbidden Grove. So what we did was kept going through that door, go back to the Labyrinth, then go back through the portal again, get back into Yeisha. And what you're going to do is do this until there is a purple sort of red tint to the sky. And what that's going to mean is that there is a blood moon that is present. And when this blood moon is present, you are going to look for, run around the area. You're going to look for these purple wisps that are flying around. They will escape if you don't shoot them quick. So as soon as you see them, shoot them. They're going to fly towards you. They literally take one shot with the Wrangler long gun. They will fly towards you and they will give you a material that is called Blood Moon Essence. Then if you roam around the area, you look for what's going to pop up as a big blue stone on your mini-map. That is called the Blood Moon Altar. And what you need to do is you need to have 1500 scrap. You need to get 15 Blood Moon Essence. Then you are going to be able to purchase a book called the Faded Grimoire. So in order to get enough of these wisps, because when me and Pete managed to find them and get the Blood Moon, we were only getting 3 wisps to spawn at the same time. So what you can do is just roam through until you find a door that will keep you in Yeisha. And what you want to do is go through that door. So we went through one that takes us to the Cathedral of Omens, and then come straight back out of the cathedral, back into the Forbidden Grove, and that is going to respawn the wisps. So you don't need to wait for the blood moon to disappear. You don't need to wait for the next blood moon or anything like that. You can respawn these wisps. And once you've got enough blood moon essence, you go to the altar, you purchase the Faded Grimoire. Then what you're going to have to do is go back to Ward 13, go to the dock section, go upstairs, talk to Wallace, and you are going to use the Faded Grimoire with 1,000 scrap and some other things. I think it's Luminite Crystal or something, and you are going to craft the archetype. So Wallace basically just finds out exactly what it is, turns it into another book, and that is your archetype. Then you can select that as an archetype to use in the game. So I was running the Gunslinger and Alchemist. I'm now running the Gunslinger and the Summoner. And when it comes to getting the Blood Moon to spawn again, I'm not entirely sure if it's time-based, if you have to re-roll an adventure or something like that. But you should be able to just keep doing what you did in the first place to spawn a Blood Moon. Just keep leaving Yeisha, going back, leaving Yeisha, going back, until you eventually see that purple-red sort of tint to the world, and you can see the Blood Moon in the background. The wisps are always going to respawn as long as you go through a door that leads you to a different area, then come back. And we found them in exactly the same place every single time. So that is how you get your hands on the Summoner Archetype in Remnant 2. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.